What's up, guys? It's Dr. Jim. I am your chiropractor and your natural health expert, and I wanted to do today's video about something that's very near and dear to my heart, to my practice's heart. We see a tremendous amount of pregnant mamas in this office. I love taking care of the pregnant ladies that come to see me. I am so appreciative to all the midwives, the doulas, the doctors, all over Richmond that have been referring me thousands and thousands of pregnant women over the last 20 years, all right? So what I'm trying to do here is I want to give back. I want you to tune in. I want you to watch these videos. I want you to get so much value. I want you to share this across the country with pregnant women everywhere, because this is going to be about before you get pregnant. This is going to be about while you're pregnant. This is going to be delivery and after, and it's going to be, raising up a healthy young child. So these videos are going to be really, really helpful in that way. But I just listened to the first part of this master class on something called the microbiome. Now, the microbiome is really all of the microorganisms that live in your gut. And, people hear about taking like acidophilus or probiotics and think, and that's the microbiome. Well, it's part of the microbiome. There's a lot of different species in there. There's viruses and there's bacteria and there's yeasts and there's all of these things, good and bad, make up your microbiome. And what they know, not to put any extra pressure on mom, but they know that the microbiome of the baby, when it comes out, how it gets its microbiome seeded, how it gets started, is from mom. Okay, and it's a really, really important reason as to why I would highly recommend having a vaginal birth. All right, and the reason is that as the baby passes through the vaginal canal, all the bacterias and the good healthy bacterias and all of the microbiome is in all the secretions. And as it goes all over the baby's face, it goes in the nose, in the mouth, all of that is what begins to start the healthy gut flora for a baby. So let's say you're like, well, that's really great, but it didn't work out for me, and I'm going to have a C-section. Listen, first of all, I want you to know I'm a guy, right? I've got no business telling any woman how she's going to have her baby and how she should have her baby, okay? I'm just here to give you information, and what I do know is that I believe vaginal birth gives the best things for the baby that it can. So I highly recommend it. But let's say that doesn't work. Let's remember that the ultimate goal is to have a healthy baby at the end. So however that baby has to get out, that's the way it's got to get out. So I want to give you a little tip. It may sound crazy to some. Some doctors may be like, yeah, sure, whatever. Some might look at you like you got 3 heads. But there's a new trend because of how important the microbiome in the baby is to the baby's health long term. All right? If a baby is born C-section, it doesn't go through the vaginal canal, so it does not get all of those secretions all over it, so it doesn't inoculate itself with all of mom's good, healthy bacteria. So, what people are doing is taking secretions from mom's vagina and putting it all over the baby's face after it's born. All right? I highly, highly, highly recommend this. As weird as that may sound to some, getting all of that over the baby's face as it breathes it in through its nose and in through its mouth, it's going to get all that good, healthy bacteria into its gut, and it's going to give that brand new baby the very, very best chance that it has. So I'm sure if you know me, if you've heard of me, then you have an awesome doula or midwife or doctor or somebody who probably already knows this. And I'm sure if you mentioned this to them, they'd be like, absolutely, we can definitely do that. So I highly recommend it. Let's give these babies their very, very best start going forward, helping inoculate their microbiome, which is going to help with fight things like allergies and eczemas and all kinds of digestive difficulties and colic and all these problems. If their microbiome is working well, it's going to avoid a lot of problems in the future. So I think it's a really good piece of advice all over the face, right? Okay? So be your very best today. Hashtag never quit. And I want you to know that I believe that God wants the very, very best for you. And the day you believe that, change your life forever. Have an awesome, awesome day.